Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to our experimental run here on the experimental branch of Timberborn. We are currently surviving the bloody bad tide. Yeah, we will need to do something about that very soon. As I said last episode, we need a lot of water. They are not pumping anymore. Yeah, the contamination is way too high, so let's pause all of them. What we can do now? Let's slow down a bit. Let's have more inventors working, I guess. We can be growing food on this area too. Let's add a few more inventors. Do we have enough resources? Yes, we do. So let's add 2 more. We will be using them throughout the drought or at the times when we don't need to pump or we can't pump more water. Yeah, we have 1100 water. Hopefully that will be enough for us to sustain ourselves. I'm not that confident about it. It's only 7 days. That should be around 700, 800 water that we need. Just purely for our beavers. Okay, we have a full plank storage. Let's turn on the gear workshop too. And keep producing more. Let's add a few of these small piles. Okay, I paused these foresters. That's good. We can unpause this one. They can plant a few more here. This lumberjack can be paused. Anyways, this takes 50 days to grow. So these lumberjacks... Oh, you can be working here. You can cut down the rest of the trees. Okay, the new storage for the gears and more plank storage was built. Since these tanks are already empty, let's replace them with medium tanks. And we have still 3 unemployed, so let's have a full complement of builders, so that's 4 in our district building. And we have an irrigation barrier. We don't have a treated plank, so we will not be able to do that. I was thinking about just treating the coastline here, or whatever to call it when it is in a river. I always forget the word. We can do that. Or maybe we should just go directly to Badwater. That's 250 science. Badwater and explosives. And with that, I will definitely should be able to make this outlet very quickly. Yeah, let's go the Badwater pump. I need metal parts for it. We don't need metal blocks, so metalsmith it is. They can craft that from scrap metal. Let's have one down here. And then we will be able to build a deep Badwater pump. And we will need... what it is called? Explosives factory. And I will build that on platforms here. So, explosives here. That's 400 science. It's not that expensive. Okay, this will work. And we can add more wheels here. Or at least one for now. Alright, that's a lot of stuff to build, so I'm not going to do anything else. We used all of our planks, but that's fine. How's the power? Okay, this is producing only 379. I'm going to add one more beaver here to the large power wheel to gain some more power. You can be paused, nothing for you to do here anymore. Alrighty then. Only 4 days to go. We are doing okay with water. And we should finish doing this in the next season. And that would mean, in a bad tide, less bad water rushing down to our village. Or, instead of blasting this up, what we can do is to build like a small dam here, but that would be more expensive, I think, all the way up and build a channel here into this. And when the bad water happens, or bad tide, I mean, it will go this way. But anyways, I want to flatten the whole area, so the explosive factory would be a better choice, I think. So we are going with that. And we will need way more power. We can even use these massive wheels, but we will need to blast that channel deeper. We are not on the bottom of the map. Oh yeah, we are at the bottom of the map, so I will not be able to blast this off, I think. Or maybe? Can go one more down? I thought that was already a bottom. I think we can go one more down then. We will definitely try. Okay, we have a new medium water tank. And we are instantly going to start working on the second one, even if we don't have enough resources. That's fine. Food is kinda not okay. Yeah. They're not harvesting that fast enough. We have enough kohlrabi here, but it is not being harvested. I'm going to add a third farm, I think, to help with that. Okay, this one is prioritized by harvesting. Yeah, because you can see this whole area here. It's unharvested all the time. Okay, so these two are prioritizing harvesting, and this middle one is prioritizing planting. That way they should be, working in unison a little bit better. Only half a day to end of the bad tide. Food is a little bit better, we are at 400. I'm hoping for the next season to be a drought instead of the damn bad tide again. This is the second or third in a row? No, the second, I think, right? Still, quite too much. Alright, and bad tide ended. We need to unpause our pumps as they are the most important right now in the season. We need to start pumping water. Yes. And our builders, let's reconnect this road and prioritize this whole area. Yes, we should have all the logs that we need to build this. Well, it depends how long will be this season. And I'm going to increase the floodgates to like 0.85 because I'm hoping that the next season will be drought and not a bad tide, so I would like to hold some water here. Okay, we don't have any. Oh, we have one inventor working. Okay, it's not that bad. Scavenger flag. We have a full storage. We don't really need those workers here right now, so I pause them. Instead, let's have more power here, because I think, yeah, are we producing enough? It seems we are currently producing enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's not that bad. The water flow is a little bit slower, but it is still producing some power. What do we need for you? Oh, many gears. Yeah, we will need to expand the industry, and we have a bad water pump built. Good. I'm going to add at least some small tanks, so we will be collecting bad water. Well, this is not the best. I should have built it up here. Whatever. If the bad tide happens, we can still collect some bad water. Don't build the storages there then. I should build the bad water pump this way. Yeah, that will be much better location. I wasn't really thinking about it. So instead, let's have it here. And a bunch of small tanks for bad water. Alrighty then. And we could use more power. Even if it is these small compact wheels. Let's build more. And to build it easily, we can just put stairs down into water. That will work well. And we should work on more these medium tanks. But we really need more gear workshops. Yeah, let's build it here, next to the lumber mill. Okay, how's this going? I would say quite well. It will need a little bit longer. Let's try blasting it on 30 speed. We'll see how long this season will be. Later, we will probably use these bad tide drains together with bad water sources to generate more power. But for now, it will be better or best for us to just cover them with levees. But we can be generating power from this river here, or maybe even down here. And the drought is approaching. Okay, so increase the floodgates a little bit more. That flooding is only temporary, I hope. Yeah, that was only temporary, it's okay. So we will have plenty of time to finish this off. That blockage. So drought, not even bad tide will be flowing. So we will be running out of power. But we can pause some of the pumps and send beavers to the large power wheel instead to generate enough power for our industry to keep working. And the drought is here. These 3 pumps can keep going, that's fine. Food is alrightish. We are still not getting all the kohlrabies. I should really expand the population. We are at 37 right now. We will need a hauling post to help with the transportation of all those resources. Let's add one up here. Even if just 1 worker or 2 will be working there so far. We will need to prioritize our farms. Okay, how's this going? Just a few more logs here needed, and it will be done. Yeah, just last 3 levies, and this will be blocked for the next bad tide. Perfect. Oh, these were already grown? I didn't notice that already 50 days passed. You shouldn't be gathering them. Okay, let's pause this harvester. This should be really as a backup. Don't chop them down. We'll keep them there for now, just in case. And the bad tide drains were covered. Perfect. Maybe another breeding pod. I think we can get away with it. We need more beavers. And I should build this a little bit more compact. We are kinda spreading out. Way too much that I would like to. But we will need more planks and stuff to make it work more vertical. Okay, I will think about something. These small tanks, let's remove them. In the meantime, these dead bushes don't need to be here either. They're ugly as hell. Be gone. Okay, I'm thinking how to make this more vertical. It would be much easier if we had access to overhangs, but unfortunately for overhangs we need a lot of metal blocks. Logs and planks, so probably not yet. Instead of building this hauling post up here, let's build it down here. And probably I will grow more trees here. Let's turn this irrigation on. Well, that discharge. Ooh, we are not doing that great with food. We really need that hauler. Let's prioritize that building. This can be paused. Scrap metal, they are both paused, that's fine. Okay, this is being irrigated. We have a forester here. It's not in the best spot. Yeah, let's build another one. Let's build another one here. And let's plant some oaks here. This will be permanently irrigated now. So it's perfectly fine to grow oaks here. That will be a lot of logs. Let's keep room for some lumberjacks and path. So we don't block ourselves too much, at least. Okay, it will not be a massive forest, but it will be very good forest. Okay, hauling post built. Yes, and we have 2 workers working there. So that means these farms should be more efficient now and be delivering the food to the storage. The haulers will be delivering that food to the storage for them. So they have more time for planting and harvesting. And that's the way it should be. And we will need a bigger dam. This looks like a very good candidate. I didn't see it before. Alright. Alright. So what we can do here is to put down some levees. Like that. Here. Double floodgates? No. And triple floodgates here. 500 signs. Yeah, we definitely can build it like this. What about unlocking a bridge? The long one. The 1000. We don't have 1000. What about this one? No. Oh yes, that will be enough. Yeah, that will be enough. Let's just move the levees here. It will be a slightly more expensive, but not too much. And that road is already quite going around, so I'm going to go this way up. That will be the shortest path, and we are going to build this, and we'll be able to flood this area and hold more water in. Yeah, let's do that. Our first proper dam. Ooh, 40 beavers. Okay, and I need to really figure out the housing. What I'm going to do, 600 signs. As soon as we have signs, I'm going to unlock the large row houses because they are more room efficient or space efficient. And more space efficient. Like this one can hold how many? 9 beavers? Yeah, no, 10. That's for 10 beavers. But it takes 3 slots, and on its same like a footprint we can have 8, 16, 24 beavers instead of 10. This is more vertical, and I like them a lot. So we are going to do that. Do we have enough power? No. Let's have more beavers working here. Let's pause one gear workshop. Anyways, we don't have power for both of them to be running at the same time. And they are nicely working on our new dam. Good, let's speed it up. The forester here is already working. Great, so the orcs. The orcs are being planted. The oaks are being planted. And just mark them for chopping down. Do not forget about it. Great, and then we will just add lumberjack down here. And I will unmark all these succulents from chopping down. Yeah, as they should be here as a backup until we build our dams and bigger storages for water. So this will be really for just an emergency. We will not be chopping that down. Okay, one day to end the drought. I'm going to lower the floodgates for now. Let's have it at 0.5, even if they are not built. They will be all at 0.5 for now. Because we need to start pumping water first. And filling this up will take some time, of course. So let's prioritize filling our water tanks. And we have an explosive factory, so let's start working on explosives as soon as we have a bad water, which we don't have yet. Let's remove this, the bad water pump. Yeah, that was a bad location from the start. Okay, we have all our pumps working. That's perfect. And we can build another medium water tank here. Unfortunately, we are running out of logs, and that's to be expected. We've built a lot of levees, and now we are building new floodgates. Let's lower this to 8.5, so we have a little bit more flow through here. Yeah, and avoid flooding. That would be great. And a little bit of water never killed any beaver, right? Maybe people, but not beavers. So I should not be building anything right now, as we really don't have any logs. Maybe even stop producing gears and planks, but I kinda don't want to. Especially gears, because they take forever to build. Alright, this is done. Let's fill it up as much as we can. So I stopped the flow completely, and damn it. Okay. We can't fill it up now, because the bad tide is approaching again. I will first really need to figure out the outlet for bad water. We need to deal with that first. So let's lower the floodgates and let all the bad water out. And now, 18 working hours. We need to fill up all these water tanks first. After then you can rest. Alright, we are pumping bad water. Good. Let's start making explosives. And I shall build a medium warehouse. Or even, no, small ones. Because we don't really have a room. Let's build a small ones for the explosives. Right here. And the bad tide is here for the 12 days. Unfortunately, our water tanks are not completely filled up. I should have really prioritized all the pumps with the haulers, as I usually do with my other playthroughs, to increase their productivity. So they have less time spending on delivering the water into the tanks and more time pumping water. And this is nicely blocked now, so no more bad water going down here. So this should be, in theory, less contaminated. We will see. Maybe we will not even lose any trees up here, as it is quite high enough. So we will need to unlock tunneling. Oh, that's 2000 science. Damn it. That's a lot. Or maybe we can go that other part that I mentioned to build the dam all the way up and divert bad water that way. But it will be more convenient and permanent if I do it with tunneling and some fill valves. Oh no, the throttling valves, yeah. So we need 20. Oh, that's treated planks. Okay, fill valve will work good enough to. Yeah, because I can set it up to unlimited. That will work well, yeah. So fill valve, so 300 science plus tunnel, that's 2300 science. And we need an extract, and for an extract we need a centrifuge, so we need around 3000 science to gather first. Until then, we'll just need to deal with the bad tides. And look at that, we are not pumping water anymore. Okay, let's go down to 16 working hours. Hopefully 1400 water will be enough, because we have a slightly more beavers than the last time. If not, we have all these succulents. It will not be that much, but it will be at least some water. And maybe we should start working at least on getting there. So let's build this path. So when we will have all the technology needed, we will be able to get there and do it. And we can even prepare some industrial piles here and start chopping down trees here. Because I'm still thinking maybe I should go up and then divert the bad water that way. Yeah, let's go differently. I'm doing that tunneling outlet all the time. Let's go differently this time. I should have put valves down there. Yeah, let's put the valves there, so I won't block the flow. Let's unlock fill valve. We can do that. Ooh, 5 metal blocks. We are not producing metal blocks yet. Okay. So the slight change of plans. And we will go all the way up here. Even more. We need to go even more. Okay, something like this. We'll be releasing fresh water that way. And when the bad tide happens... I didn't build it in a correct way. Okay, let's remove it. Okay, like this. It will be more expensive. Especially because this land is not really good for it. We will need to go one more block up. Like this. Here we can save some logs. And instead use platforms. This will be our first mega project really here. And this will be very primitive aqueduct. I don't need to go that high. No, we need to go only this high. Then build the levees here. Levees here, here. Like that. And we can make this a proper channel like this. We don't need any valves here because when I close these down here, it will slowly fill up. Some of it, the bad water will start flowing outside of the map here, so maybe we will not even need all this contraption, but whatever, let's build it. And here we will use explosives to build a channel and get it there. And from here it will flow into this channel, hopefully. Yeah, we will need to adjust this. Okay, so that will be a lot of work. And it will not be done anytime soon. But it will be a fun project, I think. But it will take a longer time than to build my original plan with the tunneling, I think. Anyways, it will be fun. And it will be different. We will need a lot of scaffolding on all the way to getting up. And we need to unlock the smelter now. Because we will need metal blocks. Let's build it here on the other side. Just simple power shaft here. And some smelter. And we can start making metal blocks. This will be storage for metal blocks. And I'm going to open at least one of the scavenger flags. And we have 4 unemployed, homeless. Now I'm going to save that 600 science for large row houses. And we are going to start building those. Oh, we have only 600 water, but it's only 2 days to go. So that should be fine. And we will need a lot of logs. And preferably more builders. Okay, smelter is working. It requires a lot of power, unfortunately. 200, that's quite high for our needs. Well, for us, not for our needs. For the stage of the colony that we are, that's what I was looking for. Here, let's have this storage for scrap metal. Because I don't want to prioritize the smelter directly. Wait a second, let's turn on the pumps. But I want to prioritize getting scrap metal down here to these small powers from this one. This will be set to supply. And later we will have more haulers, of course. Okay, water is back. I'm not going to fill this up then, because we have a storage here and a lumberjack, so we will be working on it. We will only be able to fill it up when this is done. And with the bridges, it would be much easier to build. But first, let me unlock that house, because I want to rebuild this housing. That means removing all of this. And now, let's build it more compact. Let's move you, the gatherer flag. Oh no, you can go here. Yeah. Let's move you there. Remove this. And now we have, let's say 50 beavers. So that's 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. 48, 56. This will be for 56 beavers. And each of them are even cheaper. This costs 35 logs. This costs 40 logs. So I guess they are not as comfortable as the others. Wish that was a thing in a game. Like, these would be less comfortable than the bigger ones. But they are way more compact. We are going to save some space here for our growing population. And they are nicely sleeping in the fields now. Alright. How we will start working on this? Preferably, we want to get up with stairs and scaffoldings. But I don't want to go way too around this. It will be the best to just build one bridge on the top layer. So what is the closest road? Both of them are equally bad. So anyways, let's go through here. It doesn't really matter which way I'll go. It will still take a long time and we will need to go high. Very high. So we will go all the way like this. Those trees will need to be chopped down. These are dead oaks that are valuable resource, so I will not be destroying them. And we will need a lot of logs for this construction. So we will get all the way up here. And from this area... we can start working from this, but I was hoping to get it done a little bit faster. So this and then suspension bridge like that. That will help a lot. We can do the first one even down here if we want to build this area first, but easier will be probably to build stairs down, but I can't reach that high. Let's build one bridge here. Just to help with the construction slightly. Okay, and look at that, new housing was built, and we have so much room here. But build that gatherer's flags base. That's quite important. The pumps are not really keeping up. I think we will need more pumps here to fill up all those tanks much quicker. So let's build some platforms here on the water and more pumps. Okay, this is now priority, please. The starting colony is always kinda ugly and terrible, but that's to be expected. And in the meantime, we are building stockpile of metal blocks, explosives, gears. Oh, gears are almost full. Oh yeah, it is full. Okay, let's add another mini storage. Planks. Yeah, we can definitely use more storage for planks. And food. Food is kinda alrightish. It's not great, but it is not that terrible. A drought is approaching. Okay, so we can fill it up. We will use that water. We have 3 days to fill it up. So we can use more for the drought to come. We have one stranded beaver, of course, because that happens all the time. It never mind that this is flooded now. I'm not growing trees or anything there, so it's okay. Let's just fill this up. But let's keep releasing some water so we can keep pumping it. Yeah, we will have a lack of power now, but that's fine. I will throw more beavers onto large power wheel. And slowly increasing the floodgates. But maintaining at least some flow. Well, I stopped it now, okay. Now it is overflowing. Let's wait a little bit again. We have 2 days to fill this up. We have still stranded beaver. Oh, that's still the same one. He's being pushed away, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe he will not be saved. Okay, let's keep this at 2.9, and then it will start overflowing. So for the next drought, we should have all the time that we need to pump the water, even with a less amount of pumps, or not sufficient amount of pumps. And we crossed the 50 beaver threshold, and I think we can go with a rapid expansion a little bit more. So another breeding pod is to be added. I know amenities are lacking quite a bit. I will address that. Maybe we can do some rooftop terraces at least. But we are out of planks right now, so no. Okay, this is a really nice dam for the drought. It will serve us well. And you, pal, you are staying there. I'm sorry, we can't save you right now. I'm going to pause the gear workshop. We need just more planks right now. And I see a way where to add a few more. I mean, another lumber mill. And maybe we can unlock next the steam engine. To burn some of the logs to gain power. Instead of this power wheel. Ooh, we are flooding! Okay, let's lower this front floodgate. So, this is completely filled up. Oh yeah, that's amazing. This is really nice lake. That will save us in a long term. 12 days. Okay, it's not that bad. Let me pause 3 pumps. And close this. Don't leak the water. So, what do we need for that steam engine? 400 science. Unlock it, please. 20 logs, we have. 25 gears, we have. And 40 metal parts, we don't. So you keep making more metal parts, please. Do I need more storage? Oh, I don't have any storage. So yes, I do more storage. I do need more storage. I do more storage. We don't have really room here, so let's build it this way. And this will be for metal parts. Where are you? Here. I just need... Yeah, beaver died tragically. I know. That's a new one. You will get this notification here where they die differently than from the old age. And suddenly, he's outside here. Why didn't he stay there if he could jump down here all the time? Makes no sense. Alright, and here I will be topping this here and there, but I will wait for the water to drop below a little bit more before I top it up. So, where I was, the food can be better. Look at that, we're kind of low on kohlrabies even with all these farms. They are eating a lot, I guess. And I think we can use more haulers, so let's increase that to 4. And where I was, yeah, metal parts and steam engine. 40 metal parts we just need to make it happen. Let's build that storage, please. And they continue working on this at least. That's good. But we have only 4 builders, so it will take some time. Very long time. Okay, let's go back to well-being. Campfires, rooftop terraces, dance pit, scratcher, massager. Let's go with those cheaper ones that we can do. Scratcher, yeah, 100 science. Let's build them here. Let's add another campfire when I will find the spot. Nothing is really that close. Let's build it here next to our smelter for now. Or down here. Maybe they will travel that far away, maybe not. Massager is not that expensive either. So let's add a few of those. And that will be enough for now, don't overdo it. We still need more planks. Let's prioritize a lumber mill to be built. 40 metal parts. Okay, the stockpile is increasing. We don't need any planks for this. Only logs, gears, which we have, and metal parts. Okay, remove the large power wheel and instead squeeze engine here. This will be producing 400 beaver power. That will still not be enough to run all of this industry, but it will be much better than sending beavers to work in that power wheel. That's really not good. Okay, water tanks are mostly full, so I'm going to keep running only 3 pumps, and let's fill this up a little bit more. It would work much better with the valve and some automation, but we are not there yet. So manually filling it up. It's perfectly fine. Ooh, we have 3 unemployed apparently. We could use more builders, I guess. Or another farm, but let's add more haulers instead. We are starting to run out of food. Maybe we really do need another farm. Okay, we are just waiting on the metal parts and the steam engine will be built. And the haulers hopefully help with transporting all those resources around. Yeah, they are starting eating berries, which is not good. We are running out of food. Even there is a lot of food here on the fields. They are not gathering it. We will want to switch to much better food, which is corn, very soon. But we need canola and corn for that. Let's plant smaller field for corn. Plant canola field. And I will start working on it. Because we need oil press, 120 signs, not that expensive, and a food factory. Now that we are making metal blocks, we'll be able to build it, but it needs power again. Yeah, we are only at the berries. Maybe I should stop a few of the breeding pods. Yeah, I think I should. Let's stop 2 of them. But there is a lot of it, look at that. They should be really harvesting more. I don't know why they are so hungry and eating so much. What's wrong with you, beavers? You see, they're not harvesting everything. We have plenty of food on the fields, but it is not harvested. That's the problem. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 farms here. Increasing well-being probably will help. Let me check some of the beavers. Okay, yeah, because they have only movement speed plus 5%. On well-being 12, it will go to 15%. And working speed we can increase on 10. Yeah, we definitely need to increase the well-being. I should not be neglecting it that much. And look at that, we have our engine running. So, we can be making more food now. Let's pause the explosive factory for now. Anyways, we have a storage full of explosives. I need this fermenter to be working fully on 100%. Alright, I think it will improve when we improve the well-being score. Okay, the second lumber mill is being built, so we will have planks for those amenities to be built. Campfires are being built, and we should add showers next. It doesn't need to be anything special. Like here, we can add another row of platforms and build few showers here. They will not work when there will be a bad tide. Oh, but I should have built them here right away. on our irrigation. This will be usable all the time. So let's build it there. How's the food? Still not good. And we are kind of running out of berries because they were eating them. Unfortunately. And they are supposed to be only for growing beavers. Okay. More amenities we have. Let's lower the working hours to 15. I forgot to release some water from our reservoir. So let's do it now. Maybe a little less water to not flood our farms. Okay, maybe that was way too much water. Yeah, a little bit of flooding. Never mind. It's good. It's a good water for you. Okay, well-being score is on 10 now. And we definitely need to do some rooftop terraces and roofs itself. Yeah, let's unlock the roofs. This is very frequented path here, so let's build it there. And rooftop terraces. The easiest would be to build them here on these warehouses, but we need a way to get up. And there isn't one really here. Okay, at least food is increasing finally. Let's check the well-being. Scratcher and massager is not that high yet, but it will go higher. Shrubs. Yeah, we should improve with decorations. That's a very cheap way to do it. And even these small roofs. Next to the paths. Lantern is the same. Yeah, let's put the shrubs and stuff all over the place. It will make our village much nicer. And it will improve the mood for sure. Even beaver bust. Yeah, let's spend on some decorations. Even brazier. They are not that expensive. Okay. A lot of stuff added. Hopefully that will improve the well-being. Let's lower the floodgates now that the water is flowing again. Let's start emptying this reservoir slowly. Because anyways, it may happen that the next season will be a bad tide again. Yeah, flood everything. Like a madman. Oh, alright, that's enough. Stop flooding. Thank you. I need to be lowering this slowly. Not like a crazy person, right? Ooh, we have a one homeless. Okay, let's build another 2 houses then. Food is still not great. But I guess the well-being will improve that. And we should be working on corn rations next. So we have some planks. I'm planning to build the food factories and stuff here on this river for now. These stairs, we don't really need them anymore, at least. So we will need an oil press that can be right here. Extend this road down, and the food factory can be here. Okay, and I can connect it with just the power shaft right here in the back. And with the corn rations, the situation with the food should improve drastically. But we need, for corn rations, it's not showing here, but here, we need canola oil. No, we don't need canola oil. We just need corn and logs. So why did I total? I think I said last episode that I need canola oil. Okay, so that was apparently wrong. Clear planting area. So let's remove the whole thing with the canola oil. Let's plant more corn instead. That would be better. So we don't need oil press. At least not yet. Okay, we have a showers. Well-being is at 11. That's perfect. It's increasing. And slowly they are working on this. Perfect. Let's keep these fuel valves on unlimited for now. We'll extend that bridge a little. Another lumberjack here would be nice. With the storage for logs too. Drought is approaching. Okay. So we can increase the floodgates again to 285. Let's fill it up. But our builders really should focus on building these decorations. It's a problem. I need to prioritize all of this because I put this dam here before all of this, so they are prioritizing that. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, this one. I don't know why I select the lower priority. That must have been a mistake. Mistake! Okay, and then these platforms and everything around it. So first, decorations. And we don't have a scrap metal. Yes, I need to open the second scavenger flank. And we have one more unemployed, so let's add one more. And we are improving with the food, so maybe unpause those breeding pods. We still need more beavers. Oh yeah, release some water, as this is drying out. And here more corn should be planted. We will be switching most of our food needs to corn, as they are superior in all of the ways. Because from one corn, we can have 5 corn rations, compared to kohlrabi, where we just get 2 kohlrabis. And from each corn planted, we get 2 corns. So that's quite much better, or significantly better. Okay, let's speed it up a little. Okay, lake is nice and full. Well-being score 13. Hell yeah. Okay, drought started, so close floodgates. And it is 12 days. Easy. Let's remove the rest of the canola oil here, or canola seeds. And we have 4 unemployed, 2 homeless. We can use more builders, I think. We are at a stage that we can use more builders. So let's unlock the builder's hat. We can squeeze them here next to the inventors. Ooh, look at that. We have plenty of oaks here. We don't even need to chop down this yet, as we are still using those dead trees here. Alright, let's go turbo speed for a while. Well-being 14. Nice. The decorations are being built all around the colony. Scavengers are working. And yeah, we have quite good amount of ruins here. We will just need to build paths to them. But we have a time to get to the mine, so we don't need to rush that. Alright, no homeless anymore. We have enough room for everyone. Let's check the well-being. Shrub lanterns, yeah, that's on low. Scratcher massager could be better. So we are missing lanterns, so let's add a lantern here. And this road is very frequented, so let's add a lantern here. And even beaver statue, it's quite expensive with 20 metal blocks, but let's build it. Okay, you have nothing to do in a range. Okay, you are released. And you will keep chopping down these trees here. Alright, and from here, we need to get higher again. Like this, this. Yep. And they will be able to reach this area now. Well-being score 15. It's getting better and better. Alright, I need to release some water. Without flooding everything. That would be preferred way. Nothing to do in range. You sure? Oh, you can't reach all the way up. Wait for the stairs to be built, and then you will be able to. Well-being score 17. It's going up. Okay, and we have a builder's hat. I will keep them on lower priority. So if we have a shortage of workforce, they will be taken from there to pumps and anywhere they are needed to be. And water tanks are being emptied slightly, so let's turn on additional pump. How's the food? Food is improving, okay. So I guess the haulers and the improved well-being is helping that a lot. Alright, now let's build that food factory. That's on the highest priority. And we will start producing corn rations, which we will. Let's have two storages here. One is for corn, and the other one for corn rations. Or maybe I do already have corn. Yeah, it should be both for corn or corn rations. Yeah, more for corn and less for rations. Because it is more space efficient to store raw corn than rations. Yeah. Okay, let's go turbo speed for a while. But don't forget filling this up. Still nothing to do in range? Okay, you chopped down that tree that was in the way. You can go home. You are not needed here anymore. Let's set this industrial pile for obtain, because they will need a lot of logs here. And we will be emptying our reservoir so we can get to these two storages, because they are flooded now. I am not sure that they will be taking resources from them now that they are flooded. I don't think so. So slowly opening the floodgates here. Ooh, 600 food. It's getting better. And we started producing corn rations. Finally. So that will improve our food supply significantly. We just need to build those storages, please. Prioritize that. Okay, and the drought is over. Let's open the floodgates fully. And I'm going to add 2 lumberjacks up here, and we are going to start chopping down these oaks, because we are using a lot of logs. Flooding! That season of flooding is here! It's only temporary. Okay, now this is cleared out. This lumberjack can now continue chopping down those dead trees, and this up here continues to be built. Okay, and this is a bit too high. I don't think we need that last level there. No, I don't think so. We can do it this way. We could just send the bad water outside of the map here, but I think it will be more interesting that we will go here and use this channel, at least for now. I know that I said that I will go and flood the whole map and build a hive city here, but that's far in the future. So first, we can do this. Get rid of these trees, I don't care. And when we get here, we just need to push the bad water the correct way. It doesn't need to be anything special, just a few levies to push it the way that we want it to go. Okay, that is going well. I'm starting to really like this. But we've done a lot of work. This will be the end of the episode. We survived so far, and from this point on, it will be only easier and easier, I think. So that will be it. We will see you in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Push that like button, subscribe, leave me some comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.